You're listening to the ReBet Van Chronicles Podcast. Download ReBet in the App Store today.
Welcome back.
We're at the beach.
Yeah, we're at the beach. It's cold. We got people behind us, seagulls flying. Yeah, it's cold. It was nice yesterday. But basically, where should we start? UNC, I guess?
Yeah.
That was a crazy day.
The morning in Greensboro. We woke up in Greensboro.
Yep. We went to North Carolina.
Got to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, University of North Carolina. So we were going to do a pop-up event there, set up a table and stuff. And once again, didn't last very long. Security got on to us.
Yep.
So we got in trouble there. We had to leave, sadly. But it was really cool. So Ben has a friend. She's an SID at North Carolina, and we were able to tour the women's basketball facility, see some of their stuff. So really cool to check all that out. It's just really cool how much Jordan is incorporated in everyday stuff at North Carolina.
Yeah, just the color, the Carolina blue is just everywhere.
The Carolina blue, it's one of the best colors in college sports, I think. I love that color. And yeah, Jordan was everywhere. They had a bunch of trophies sitting everywhere. So that was really cool to see. From there, we got really lucky. So we went to Duke, and we were going to go interview people at I can't say his name, Coach K.
Krzyzewskiville?
Yeah, thank you. His campout area out there. And, it was insane. So parking with this van has always been an issue just because it's so big. It doesn't fit in a normal parking spot. So we saw a spot right next to the campout.
This lot,
and we weren't supposed to be in there, but there was, I think the gate ended up being broken, right?
Yeah, the gate was broken. The cones were gone.
Yeah, so I don't remember who was driving. I think Ben was driving. He threw us in there. We parked right next to the campout, which was insane. And we got out and interviewed people. It's insane. People were sleeping out there. They were out there for over 48 hours.
Yeah, from Monday, and the game was Wednesday night.
9 a.m. Monday, and the game was Wednesday night, and they were staying out there. And all right, what time did y'all get out here today or yesterday? What time?
I got out here at 3 today.
What about you?
I got here at 1 today, but yesterday I was here in the afternoon from 5 to 8.
What are your thoughts on early season? Cooper Flagg has struggled in the clutch moments. What do you have to say about that?
I'm going to be there cheering him on, so he's going to see me and he's going to lock in, and he's getting better every day. So, I just think, it's experience. I think he's getting more experience every game, and I think he'll be better.
What's fueling the passion? I know it's a big game tonight, but why are y'all out here so early?
I think Duke has such a unique environment. Cameron, obviously one of the best college stadiums there is, and it's so small. Student section is going to be packed. Everyone comes out.
Duke ended up getting a big win, which kind of surprised me. I really liked Auburn in that spot. I know Duke was at home, but Auburn is a really good team.
Auburn came out hot, too. Auburn came out with the energy and just couldn't hold it.
Yeah, I think they were up 13-2 early.
Yeah.
Duke came back. Cooper Flagg had a good game. I think he had a double-double. So he continues to improve. He continues to get better. Yeah, and there was a lot of kids that were super hyped about the game. Super hyped about Cooper Flagg, too.
Yeah.
A lot of great feedback about him, and they're really excited. And, they all think Duke is going to make a Final Four run this year.
They're confident, man. Every single one of them.
Cooper Flagg has struggled in the clutch moments. What do you have to say about that?
He's young. He'll adapt. He just needs some more opportunities. I have full confidence in him.
I'm going to be there cheering him on, so he's going to see me and he's going to lock in, and he's getting better every day. So, I just think, it's experience. I think he's getting more experience every game, and I think he'll be better.
There might be some glaze, but Kobe airballed his first game winner, so just got to give someone time.
Give me your predictions for the final year. What's going to happen for Duke this season?
Easily Final Four, and, obviously Natty, but, easily Final Four.
Natty, we're getting our things together. The freshmen are just learning. Once those three starters are playing well towards the end game, it's over. Cool. Duke's winning it all.
Final Four or bust. I think we're winning the chip, let's be honest.
I think this is our year.
Okay.
It's got to be.
Natty, come on. Natty.
Yeah.
I think they might lose to Elon in the first round. You heard it first.
I don't know if I think they'll make it that far. They'll be good, but Final Four, that's a lot. Curious to see where they go this year. But, yeah, the students were excited. I guess from there, we went to NC State?
Yep, drove to NC State.
I don't know if that was our brightest idea ever.
That was probably our worst.
Yeah, because, so the plan was to go to the North Carolina, which we did end up going to the North Carolina game. They were playing Alabama at home. NC State was out of the way, and, we hit so much traffic in, Raleigh? Was it Raleigh where we hit the traffic?
Wherever that drive from Durham to Raleigh is,
Yeah.
it was just both ways. You know, there's 3 lanes and just cars everywhere. It was like perfect rush hour time. And, you know, that was a bad decision by us. But.
Well, we tried to go interview students there as well. So we're trying to find a place to go a lot. And there's security people everywhere. And we pull up and we're like, hey, where can we go to interview all this? And they're like, oh, just keep going forward.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, okay, cool.
This is like the biggest parking lot in the world,
Oh, it was
too.
ginormous.
Like the whole city is a parking lot for this game.
It was huge. And we find another security guard, maybe half a mile, and maybe not even that, down the road. And they stop us and we're talking to them and we hear over the intercom, hey, have you scanned the ReBet van? And so I guess we weren't supposed to be back there, and the people let us through. They weren't supposed to be letting us through. Well, we find out the kids aren't even out there yet. NC State, I have no idea what your student section is doing, not being ready for a big game against Texas and standing out there, but they weren't out there.
Yeah, that guy was so confused too. That guy was cool. That guy was super cool. But
he looked at us and was like, yeah, they're talking about you right now.
He was laughing. He's like trying to, there's like the lady sitting behind him and he's like trying to talk to us quietly. He's like, these guys are homies.
Yeah, so that happened. We had to get out of NC State. And we made our way back to North Carolina.
Back through traffic.
We parked, outside of a mental hospital, I think?
Yeah, mental hospital.
Yeah, we just
talk about that traffic though on the way back.
Yeah,
too.
it was insane.
It was even worse on the way back.
It was so bad.
We spent like probably 2.5 hours in traffic just on that one way.
Yeah, no, it was awful. So really bad choice to go over to NC State. But we did make it back. We parked in a random spot outside of a mental hospital. That's all we could really find. We did a quick walk, about 1.5 miles probably.
Yeah, and it was freezing.
Yeah, 1.5 miles over to the game. Made it to the game, and the game wasn't really close. From tip, Alabama ran away with it, felt like.
They're hitting their threes early. UNC is smoking a bunch of layups.
Yeah.
You know, it's just...
Yeah, we maybe had the most annoying people sitting behind us.
An Alabama fan who was friends with UNC fans, and she was clapping in my ear, and I was sitting there like, okay.
I'm okay with being passionate and stuff, but they were talking about like the most wild stuff that didn't even relate to the game, and very, very obnoxious. But it was a fun time. It was cool to check out North Carolina. A lot of history there.
Big arena.
Yes.
Huge arena.
Yep. And then we stopped after that, or I guess it was before. We didn't talk about Cookout because I got to tell them
we got to talk
last
about Cookout.
night. So I went to my first Cookout. We both got a shirt there, which was awesome. Cookout was amazing. Yeah, great food there. And then we stayed the night in Greensboro. And then yesterday we hit up Yum Yum's hot dog. Wow, the sequels. We hit up Yum Yum's hot dogs. I mean, I love that place. I was hammering Ben, saying we need to check it out, and we did. Ben,
I got the works.
What'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
The slaw, the chili, the onions, put a little Texas Pete on there.
Yeah, and I mean, I got an ice cream cone that was maybe that big. I mean, that thing got sand all over.
Wash it down with the cherry wine.
Yeah, the cheer wine.
Cheer wine.
That was fire. It was a good stop. And then, so after that, we made our way to Wilmington, which is where we are now, Carolina Beach. We went to another cookout where I maybe had the worst time ever. So I got
ate the cookout dry.
What was it? The cookout plate I got, so the double cheeseburger with the cheese curds and the quesadilla and the strawberry fudge milkshake. The quesadilla sucked, so we kind of threw that out to the side. But I mean, I hammered the cheese curds and the burger quick, so I decided, hey, let's go back for another burger and cheese curds. I mean, when I tell you, you could ask me, and I could barely walk out of that place. I felt like crap, man. It was so bad. But yeah, I mean, I guess we ate it dry.
Yeah.
So there's that. And so we stayed last night in Wilmington. We're here now shooting episode 2 of the North Carolina trip, and we're about to head to Atlanta. So SEC Championship.
Whoa, jinx.
Yeah, early jinx. Cut it out, bleep it. Yeah, so we're going to Atlanta. Gonna go have some fun back there, and then we're back home. So yeah, I guess that's it for episode 2 of the North Carolina trip.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in.
Fun times. I'm Josh.
I'm
That's
Ben.
Ben. Follow us on socials, ReBet Van, Instagram, ReBet.app on Instagram, ReBet app on Twitter. I guess it's now X. And yeah, go update your app, by the way. Cool features.
Cool features.
I guess when this is coming out, there'll probably be more cool features added by then. Spoiler alert. But yeah, we'll see y'all in Atlanta.